What's going on, everybody? Back at it again. I took a day off. I had some work to do. So we're going to be pulling off that seal, rework and everything. Hopefully I get it on without messing it up again. I bought a new one. I only had one in stock. I got to play Tetris. I have to get all these pushed out so that I can work again. I'll probably end up pushing the Montero out a little bit. And then, oh yeah, this is also a mess too. So project on top of projects. I really didn't think I was going to get myself this deep into it. I really thought that I was just going to be able to pull the fan and then pull the pulley and do it, but I had to pull everything. So on top of that, I need to pull these off, which I snagged a tool. I'm going to build one, and we'll go over that later, how I'm going to do that. And then I got to read some of the manual today to see specifically how to set the timing between the distributor cap and the camshaft pulleys, and then finding top dead center on cylinder 1. I got some ideas. I'll go over that a little bit later. And then, like I said, I got to pull these things out. I should be getting some goodies today, so hopefully you'll see some of those today as I get them. Expecting some handlebars, a new windshield for the Harley, and then some goodie parts for my 14. And like I said, we'll do a whole series on that and show you what we're doing with that. But let's get to it. All right, so now we're here. So I got this beautiful, lovely manual. Okay, so one of the things is that now I have not pulled off the camshaft seals yet, but what I wanted to verify is where the tick marks went and how to validate where that goes. So in the manual here is a beautiful description, and it shows specifically where, if you see here, let me focus in, where the tick marks go. So for the crank, it goes here, which translates to, oh boy, right there. So once I put the shaft back in, or the gear back in, I got a line 0 there. And then right here, here to here. And then I've marked on the distributor cap where number 1 spark plug goes. I wanted to figure that out before I ended up pulling off the camshaft pulleys in order to replace the seals. And you can see, let me get a light here. You can see here, you can see here where there's some residue in there. Maybe not. Some residue. I had a good friend of mine once call these sensuous jobs. So since you was there, you might as well replace both camshaft seals. I already have it all apart. And then since you was there, you might as well replace the timing belt. So I call this a sensuous job. Moreover, right, so the mailman has come since we started the video, and we have here, we got the nice Delray shield to go up on the Harley. And then we got the handlebars too, but those are inside. And then in preparation for the 14, just give you a little, so we got a Power Commander 5. We got a switch, so I can switch maps on the fly. I got new lowering links. I'll show you why later on in the videos. And then the plug eliminator, so I can do the block off plates. And then of course the block off plates. So that's where we're at. But let me see if I can get this here. Now, if you'll see here, down here underneath the exhaust, you can see where I've had the lowering links before, but right here, it is it's warped right here, and I don't get a good feeling about this. I bought these from a company earlier in the year. And I don't have the key with me, but I bought it from a company earlier in the year who also I have my spacers through, my handlebar spacers. And they didn't do so well. Most of their equipment doesn't have good reviews. I'll find it here, what they're called. As soon as I've got their logo on my keychain for my motorcycle, but we'll get that going. And then hopefully that'll be a this weekend project. Today is Friday, so hopefully I can get this done. Today's my day off from work. hopefully I can get this done today. And then we should be getting sandpaper in on Monday for start sanding down all this and the frame. Gas tank. I bought a gas tank for $30, $31, and you'll see that. All right, but let's see how bad I can mess up these this camshaft. I made a tool, so I'll go over what I did to make that tool, and you'll see my my screwy redneckism coming out, because I wasn't waiting for Amazon to ship me the part from May 12th. So yeah, keep tuned, right? We'll keep going at it. All right, so as you see, I built this tool out of a wrench, an old wrench right here. This is to use to pull the spare tire off a Humvee. So essentially, it's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Make sure I'm doing this right. Let's see here. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, huh? That's the story. All right. Cool. Oh, we got some magic. Oh, yep. Look at that. Saved myself some money by building this old tool here. And who says you couldn't learn anything on this channel, huh? Works out pretty good. All right, and we're gonna pull that bad boy off. There we go. Man, it is hot out here. All right. Da, 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 da. All right, so pull that bad boy off. Carefully take that off. Now, if you notice here, these have right, and then the other one it shows left. So we'll leave that over here in the mess of things I think I'm going to put together right. And then I'm assuming it's this one, and this one pulls this cover off. All right. So we got it here. I'm not taking the bolt. That's why this thing's here swinging. I'll tighten it down when I put it back in. So all we have now is gotta try to pull this thing out. And this once again I get this POS puller. Man, not gonna use that. So now I'm gonna have to pull this off. I think I'm gonna go and do it the same way I did the crank seal, and then we'll see where we go from there.
I was always a huge car guy. I was always enamored.
All right, we'll tune back in, and when I'm done with the other side. All right, so that's where we're at right now. I've done both cams. Then I realized, as I'm setting it to top dead center, to ensure that I got a good timing, because I did not do the markings on the belt. Granted, I did put a new belt in, but on this nice little manual here, right? I am an idiot, but I'm an idiot who likes to read and then mess it up. So let me show you this beautiful little diagram here and my troubles with it. Alright, so as you see here, it shows what the distributor cap is, right? So 1, 2, 4, I believe. Yeah, anyway. So, and then you got passenger, driver's side, right? 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6. That's going to come in handy in a minute here. So as we turn, you will see this beautiful diagram where it will show, here's the crank, right? 0 point for top dead center. Cam, 0 point for the cam. The other cam, 0 point. What it says is, to be able to be top dead center, when your distributor cap's on, spark plug 1, that runs all the way down over to the first cylinder. You mark it with a white pen, and that way you can see where first spark plug is. So while you're testing your timing, you need to ensure that this and that white line are in and about the same thing. Well, this was not. This was pointing at spark number 2. And I went back and forth with a mentor of mine, the manual mentor. We came to the conclusion that even though it is top dead center, even though that 0 points all across timing, that somewhere in this 300,000 mile Montero, somebody decided to adjust the distributor. So I had to pull it up and turn it and make sure it was as close as possible. Now it's not close because I was turning the cam to make sure, or the crank to make sure that the belt was tight and there was no issues. So that's where I'm at now. Now I'm now looking for parts all around my garage because, as you see, I have pulley, something for the pulley, another pulley-ish thing. Oh, look, another pulley. Ramps that I step on because I'm short to be able to get on that side. And I have lost this cover. So this vehicle was pushed back out of the garage when I started working on it, tearing it apart, and I can't find in this big old mess what I did with that darn cover. And as you see now, it's dark out. It's no longer light. So this is where I'm at right now. Hopefully I can get this thing started tonight, and we will be on our way. But in the meantime, god damn it, I lost another part. Alright, this should be it. Should be done. It's all timed well. It runs about the same. I'll start up here in a minute. So, I still need to put the top shroud back in. I did take it for a spin. I'm not putting the AC back in since the AC doesn't work, and honestly, it's not worth my time. It doesn't get that hot, so I'll be pulling these lines out before I sew everything up. But as you see, I don't know if you guys can see this splatter on the windshield. I didn't tighten this bolt up too well, so I was getting sprayed in the face with coolant, and I was wondering my eyes were burning. Like, man, what the hell's burning my eyes? It was coolant, so that was good. And then, as you see, I left a big mess here, so I do need to clean that up. But once I tighten it up and put the hood back on, but I will go ahead and start it. As you can see, 307 miles, and she starts right up, no issues. Is this how she ran when I bought her? I'll come out with a video later on to go over everything that's wrong with old girl here. But yeah, so I'll kind of end the video there. So the biggest thing is the timing, right? So I discussed earlier in the video how this was wrong. Well, the manual's wrong for this vehicle. I put it back to where I had it when I took it apart. Everything seems to be timed right. No issues. I did blow the fuse for the alternator a couple days ago taking this apart. I shocked myself, so I blew the fuse, so I had to replace that. I'm sorry I didn't get to another video. That would have been hilarious because I was rung up for about an hour afterward, getting shocked. I hate getting shocked. So that's about it. So she's done. She doesn't leak as of yet. Cross my fingers, hope to die. But I did get some more Go Fast parts for the ZX, and it is over in this mess here. And I got me a Power Commander 5. Oh boy. So I'll be hooking that up to my computer probably tonight. Probably hook it up depending how fast I can clean this garage. And then we'll be going over this bad boy. You haven't seen it yet. You haven't heard it ride, but this thing is going to be fun. So stay tuned for working on this. And then we're still waiting on the extension kit for the handlebars for the lowrider. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my stupidity. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something, how to do or how not to do something. And stay tuned for the next one.